$4102 is going to be in pursuit of a green sailor, attack 1. We are gonna be on St. George, passing St. George, gonna be continuing on Guantanamo southbound, gonna be taking St. Mary westbound. Viewer is gonna be 504, gonna be coming up on Washington heading southbound. We're taking the alleyway just west of the skate park as we are coming up on Pasadena, as we are taking the off-ramp to the 125 heading eastbound, incorrect lanes of travel. Continuing on the 125 east, correct lanes of travel. As we are taking the on-ramp on the 125 towards Kennedy, we're getting back on the 125 again though, still continuing eastbound. As we are jumping down to St. Anthony heading eastbound, gonna be going up on the 45 east heading northbound, correct lanes of travel. Switching over to Santa Marina heading now heading northbound. We're coming up on San Pedro, we're passing San Pedro now, continuing northbound on Santa Monica. Switching over to the 45 east again, correct lanes of travel, continuing north. We are going across the, what's it called? The intersection next to the tolls as we're coming up to the California 1, continuing north. U-turn California 1. No, actually we're circling around a tree. That's a California 1. Alright, no, California 1 heading southbound. We're taking the intersection towards the 45 east again, incorrect lanes of travel. Switch, no, vehicle has spun out on the 45 east, but we are continuing on the 45 east heading southbound. Vehicle is currently driving in between the trees at the 45 east, but we're still continuing southbound at the height of East Broadway right now. Once again switching over to Santa Monica, still continuing southbound, going to be at the height of Anthony right now as we're switching over to the 45 east again, still southbound. Coming up on Forum, passing Forum, still continuing south. U-turn. I'm gonna be at the former place of all the, no. We're gonna be at the height of the 45 east and it's Forum, pulling continuous U-turns. We're breaking off though on the 45 east heading northbound at the height of St. Anthony. Still continuing north, switching over to the incorrect lanes of travel, switching back over to the correct lanes of travel. Pulling a U-turn towards Santa Monica again. No, switching back over to the 45 east heading southbound.
I was just about to say, are you fucking in dispatch on your fucking civilian account?
No, I'm not. 45 east heading northbound.
I was like the last name, like what the fuck?
Yeah. Wait, are we chasing? And we're taking the off-road bits at the intersection at the height of the tolls again, coming up to the California 1, still north. I'm gonna go for the PIG. PIG failed. We're still in the California 1 north, gonna be coming up on Cruise intersection.
They're probably not the best PIT
Cruise
here.
intersection to 48 heading west, entering Palomino. Coming up on Maple heading south, gonna be coming up on Lincoln heading west, gonna be coming up on Main Street, vehicle spun out again. Right now Lincoln and Maple.
Box him in.
Trying to. Taking Lincoln East, coming up to Crest. Crest North, gonna be coming up on Clean, taking the off-road bit towards the dirt road, paralleling the 45 East as we're
James,
continuing
stop real quick.
south.
No. Get back.
Paralleling the 45 East, heading south. So the dirt path paralleling the 45 East, still heading southbound.
Alright, I have rifle ready to take out his tires if needed.
Copy that. We'll soon be ending up on San Pedro, but we're right now at all the little shacks just north of San Pedro. Ooh, he's gonna be stuck. Oh, yeah, vehicle has gone down to East Broadway.
Does he keep going?
Yeah, he is. He is heading east towards the 45 East.
What's his ID?
0? I think I still got him though. Hang on. Yeah, I got him. We're on the 45 East heading southbound, correct lanes of travel. Vehicle is disabled though.
Southbound? Yep, never mind, I found you.
You're gonna be footballing on the height of the 45 East and Bush Street, heading north.
James, where are you going, mate?
Suspect chase. Code 4.
James, where are you going?
It's gonna be the pink FCR that is right next to the bullet.
Copy that.
Any other units, or is it? I guess it's us two, John.
I guess so.
Currently in pursuit, pink FCR, gonna be taking Guantanamo north. As we're coming up on Carson. Continuing on Carson. Continuing north on Carson. This vehicle is spun out. We're continuing though. St. Mary westbound. Suspect is up arrow key view. That's interesting. Currently at the skate park at Jefferson. Going over the skate park, taking the western exit onto Washington. Washington now heading southbound. Continuing south on Washington. Gonna be coming up on San Andreas. San Andreas heading westbound. Continuing west of San Andreas. Hey Ryan, feel free to report or for up arrow keep using. Crossing over to San Andreas to west as we're coming up on Beverly south. As we're coming up on the 425 switching over to Metro East. Ah, fuck, I done fucked. Suspect is still continuing on Metro East, losing visual. Suspect currently at Unity, still going east. Clearly lost visual by now. Yeah, lost visual. Fucking light poles. Yeah, we're going for it. Ooh, I found it again. Alright, now I'm not losing her. We're on John heading east. 20s up if you need it. We're taking Paul, continuing east. Taking Pacific north. We are currently taking Liverpool east. U-turn Liverpool now west. coming off of Pacific, train tracks paralleling Pacific north, switching over to San Andreas north. We're taking Forest east. We're currently taking the train tracks paralleling. We're jumping down to the 125. Oh, is that a piece of shit? 125 heading westbound. We're taking the exit towards Washington south. Actually crossing over towards Penobscon west. Continuing west, no we're not, taking Police Plaza south as we're coming up on San Andreas. San Andreas heading east. Continuing east on San Andreas, coming up on Washington. Passing Washington, still continuing east, vehicle STC with a light pole pulling a U-turn. Making a full-on circle actually, San Andreas still continuing east. Currently fairly low speeds as we are circling around at the gas station, still continuing east. Currently at the height of Stacks, taking Guantanamo south. Taking the sewers exit on Idlewood, heading east. Continuing east on the sewers as we're currently going under Atlantic. Going to be taking the sewers now northbound as we're coming up to the exit at Forum. Taking the exit on Forum Street north. Taking the alleyways towards Saints east, taking now Saint Street north. As we are currently switching over to Free Street west. Coming up on Forum Street north. Passing Caesar Road. Coming up on San Pedro. San Pedro west. Currently paralleling San Pedro west behind all the trailers. Vehicle has TC'd. Suspect has crashed. Currently code 6 at San Pedro on Peace.
Correction, we're on industrial. Westbound industrial right now. Still westbound industrial. Over by LAX, coming around to 425 south. Driver can't keep control of his vehicle. We are now southbound 425 south. Coming around the corner to be westbound 425 south. Entering the tunnels. Still westbound, coming around the corner. 425 west. Whoop. Off-road. Drifting, coming back around. Oh!
Nope.
Just TC'd with the officer continuing on. Going underneath LAX at this time.
102 secondary.
Can you call, please?
Will do. We're gonna be right under LAX. Gonna be westbound. Gonna be at the roundabout just under LAX and the 425 west. As we are exiting, gonna be coming up on the 425 west, continuing westbound. Coming up on Liberty Channel, still continuing on the 425 west. Now northbound. Gonna be crossing over to Beverly now northbound. So we TC'd into a light pole as we are right now on Beverly and Penobscon. Vehicle right now southbound, coming up to Penobscon, still stationary Penobscon and Beverly. Vehicle seems to be disabled. Code 6.
What's your Sony again?
Penobscon and Beverly.
Repeat, you had a little lag.
Penobscon and Beverly.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah, you got me covered.
Yep.
Why did my game just crash?